the second part, and that is circular flow in three sector economy. Now what is three sector economy? That I will explain it to you first. Three sector economy is nothing but where we included first, there were two parts, now we included the third, we are including the third part. So what is the third part that I am going to share with you? I am sharing the video with you, you will understand that. See, in the three sector economy, what is there, that we will see now. In the three sector economy, how the two parts are there, that it remains the same, there is no change at all. Whatever I spoke to you or I told you in the two sector economy, the same diagram, same arrows, same factor payment, factors of production, everything is same. Now what we are including here in the three sector economy is the government part, because in the modern economy or in every economy, we can say the government is playing very, very important role. Whatever government is deciding about the policy measures, government is deciding about how to spend money on economic achievements, administrative achievements. Government is doing lot of work. Like the recent example I can give you, that you might have heard that Prime Minister Modi, day before yesterday, he came on the television and he told that Garib Kalyan Yojana, giving food grains to the poor people, that is up to 80 crores people, they wanted to give, they decided to give up to the month of November. So this is what is the role of the government. Government is controlling corona, government is giving government is giving so many things to us. So now that is what you have to understand, that the role of the government is very, very important. We cannot even imagine any economy without government. So in the three sector economy, what is happening, just see. The remaining part, as I said, in the two sector economy is whatever I told you, the same explanation is over here. You need not have to worry about any other thing. The diagram is also same. But here what you have to understand, that government is the third sector in the economy. Here the third sector is there. The third sector is government. Now what government is doing? Government is collecting money in the form of taxes from the household. So household is giving money to the government, firms are also giving money to the government. Now this entire money is being collected by the government in the way of taxes. Now when government is getting money in the way of taxes, government is not keeping money with them just like that. You have heard that Prime Minister said that मैं सब लोगों को सैल्यूट करता हूँ जिन्होंने ईमानदारी से टैक्स पे किया है. That is what he said. You might have heard his speech very carefully. He said that all the farmers, I am saluting them, I have lot of respect to them, and the people who have paid money as a tax to the government. Honestly, they paid money as a tax to the government. That means government is collecting that money. Now when government what government is doing with that money? Government is spending that money on the people. Now this 80 crores people are going to get food grains, poor people are going to get food grains through government. So the government is spending that money on the poor people. Are you getting my point? From one hand, government is collecting money as a tax, and by second hand, government is spending that money on the poor people. Now see, government is giving all the facilities to the poor people, like medical facilities, or even now this is ration facility is given by the government. So government is spending that money on the poor people. At the same time, government is giving wages and salaries to the household. See, the money is collected, here the money is there, and the government is giving back money as in the form of wages and salaries to the household, and government purchases goods and services from the business firm. So money is coming back to the economy. See, when the government is spending that money like in the form of wages and salaries, that is called as transfer payments. Transfer payment, money is being spent by the government. Now here in the two sector economy, as I said, saving is a leakage, and that same money is getting injected back as an investment. Okay, so here the leakage is in the form of tax money. The money is being paid by a household and by the firm to the government, and the tax money is called as leakage. but it is getting injected back by the government in the form of wages and salaries and in the form of government purchases of goods by the government. So whatever money is given by the government, it is given to the government, it is being spent by the government on household and firm. Okay, so now how you will be explaining the diagram? That the income of the government through taxes paid by household and firms is spent by the government in the form of transfer payment. Transfer payment is nothing but salaries to the government employees, unemployment allowances, then interest, all those things are called as transfer payment. And money spent by the government is received by the firms and household. So the leakages is in the form of savings, and form of savings and taxes arises in the circular flow of income. So here there are two types of leakages, savings and taxes, but they get injected back to the circular flow in the form of investment and government expenditure. So now what you have to understand, that government, the introduction of government is affecting the overall economy in this way. The total expenditure is called as E is equal to C plus I plus G. C stands for consumption expenditure, I stands for investment expenditure, and G stands for government expenditure. And total income is in the form of C plus S plus T. C is consumption, S is saving, and T is tax. So the economy, when it is coming to the equilibrium, when C plus I plus G is equal to C plus S plus T. C stands for consumption, I stands for investment, G stands for government spending. Here again consumption, saving, and tax. Here C is common. So when we said that there is an equilibrium, I plus G is equal to S plus T. This is what you have to understand in the three-sector economy. In the three-sector economy, as I said, government is the sector that we added over here, and government is collecting taxes from the household and from the business firm, and government is spending wages and salaries to the government, spending money on wages and salaries, and government spending money on government purchase of goods and services from household. So tax money is called as leakage, and government spending is called as injection in the economy. The economy is in equilibrium. That is what you have to understand. C plus I plus G is equal to C plus S plus T. This is the third sector, and we finished that in the last time only. Now we are going to start the next point, that is the circular flow of income in the fourth sector economy. But till that time, this